pixel art pathway, pixel art alley. Apologise. It interlinks with the actual bolt track. It's very creative, to be fair. It's very lame at the moment. I need Hyper Thomas, when he gets his PS Plus, to come and spice things up. As you can see, everything looks different. And as you can see, we've got our... Alright, let's just... Okay, we're coming up to the Pride area with Baymax and Optimus over there, as well as the Death Punch area. I need to do a lot more for Death Punch. And drop down and onto the launch area. This is the launch section, and then we go into this topsy-turvy area. Now we come into the major launch. Epilepsy warning. And then we come to this very slow section, and now we get launched yet again and again. We drop down, we come up to this lift hill, and we're nearing the actual end of the course. As you can see, Optimus looks way different in the Skyrim Tishback. Little break segment to slow things down. Now, I have not pressed forward once. I haven't pressed it forward once. I've worked it out how Hyper Thomas always used to do. So basically, all you have to do is look around. We come up to the very end. Now you guys know how I do that. Now, let's actually go and have a look. Okay, so we've still got 2 carts. Right, I'm just trying to think of a way to do this. Unless what I do is just grab standard rail, in fact, let me actually edit this. Right, so if I do it with a paired rail, oh no, that's detector rail, sorry. So if I do something like this, ah crap, I've been using paired rail there. And then have that one as a paired. Which means what that allows me to do is actually power it when I want a cart to come down. Now hold on. Yeah, power rail, break the circuit. And I'm going to want paired rail there, which will then launch down to here. Then what I want to do is actually remove this segment here, build here, and yeah, this is basically just a cart release segment. So what I'm going to want to do is get all your standard redstone tools. I can't find lever, there it is. So obviously we're going to want to repeat it there, move it all the way across and start to drop it. In fact, I can actually leave it like that. Right, so let's go and test that now. Full cart system. This is my most advanced cart system yet. So that gives reason for me to actually open this section up. Shit. Right, I believe can redstone even go on glass? It cannot. So if we leave that one there, find slabs right there, put slabs across. Right, that should work. Now that's off, that's on, and of course it doesn't work. In fact, we don't know if it works because we haven't put a minecart on. That works. Right, so there's the cart release. No way! It can actually go through glass? And is it stuck yet? Yeah. It can't go through glass. However, what it should be able to go through is something like that. Let's test it. Right, no it can't. Okay, that'll do. Right, let's stop messing now. Now that we've got the cart release system, so then we can have 2 riders at once. Or 2 carts at once, say like if I've got 2 different players on. We can now. Do I turn it off? Yep. Actually, if you put it like that, technically we can actually have another one. Yeah, we can actually have 3. However, I don't want to pull the lever just yet. So now that we know we can have multiple carts on our rides, we are actually going to need to do something that we have in real life. So let me just get every different type of, and a couple of mine carts, although saying that we don't actually need a couple because, yeah, because I said. So now what we're going to actually want to do is we need a ride repair area, like a cart repair area. So what we could actually do with is having like a switch track here. I've actually got to remember how to do it. Hold on, don't you need Alright, sweet. Oh, sweet. That is brilliant. So we can actually have 3 carts on at once. However, again, we are actually going to want like storage. Alright, we're just going to block that there. Or what? Hold on. Right, Pete, back in a second. I hope you guys can see what I'm trying to do. Basically, with roller coasters, you have to you have to have multiple different cars. Normally on roller coasters, you only have 3, unless they're single cars. What wires? Oh yeah. I'll do it later. Right, I'm back. Right, I do apologise that I've done this. I wasn't actually supposed to be doing anything with this roller coaster, as I had actually said that it is completed. However, what we are actually going to do is edit this. So as I was saying, like, normally, like, with your big rides that can seat multiple people, so like at Alton Towers you have Air, Rita, Galactica, Rita, 13, Oblivion, Nemesis, Smiler. If they can seat more than 4 people, any ride that can seat more than 4 people has to have, well, all rides actually have to have this. Yeah, all rides actually do theoretically have to have this, as it's overnight and also hydraulics. It's basically like the engineer's shed. So what I'm going to do on that note is build it with using obsidian, all the way around this housing. And it is normally always right next to the station. In fact, what I might actually do, instead of having it come from up there, damn it, I really wish these redstone blocks weren't here. Although saying that, what we can do in fact, no, this isn't working. It needs like a free space such as this. So what I'm going to do is, now that I've got this free space like so, is have right. And then what I can actually do is, by going under the ground, is that even going to work? No, because of human, like because of players. Alright, where can I actually do this? See, because what I need. Right, so if I actually mark here, in fact, if I am actually correct, no, hold on. Oh, this actually makes no sense on why I'm doing this. Oh wait, yeah it does. Because I'm trying to make my park as realistic as possible. And I can't really do that normally, so... Now... Hello. Unfortunately I don't actually speak Spanish. I do apologise. But hola to you as well. Again, I do apologise, but I do not speak Spanish. Anglais? Merci beaucoup. It's pretty much all I know from French, to be honest. Right, can I use a stone slab here? Let me just try and find one. No, don't want cobblestone. DJ Cappy, I can't actually understand what you're saying. Do you speak Anglais? Anglais? There you go. Right, so in all fairness, okay, now I still do actually need that. Yeah, I will still need this. So when it's not active, right, that makes sense to do it that way. And what I'm quickly gonna, oh crap. It still needs the 2, so if I pop you there, pop a purge rail, stick another lever power in it. Right, now let's test the minecart system. Right, so it's just come off the lift hill. Right, so that's great. However, no, hold on. Hold on, let me go and delete one of the carts, because I haven't just worked on this. Yeah, that should work. And also I've just realised it's on the other side of the station, which means I need to actually expand the station. Just a little bit. Like so. So then, hold on, let me just fix up the station. So, we've just done that. Now, what we need to do is we need to switch the tracks over. Wait, no, this system is irrelevant. Don't know why I took the time to build it, but... So you went there. Don't need you anymore, so get rid of you. I can actually get rid of it. Don't know why I actually spent the time to build it, but it actually is irrelevant. So all that's happening there is the cart's coming onto this track, being launched up into the station. So let's push it along, push it along, push it along. Right, that's now gone into station, has it? Yeah, it has, because I didn't put one there. Unless it's kicked one off. Or even worse, it's gone down. Yeah, it's gone down. No, it does work. Right, so that actually does work. So what we can do from now on is have like a couple of minecarts dotted round, have that switched round, have this with a block on, so then if it comes round, goes and just hits off and goes back round. So that's practically a return minecart system. Like say if we need to switch out. However, there's only one problem with it. Because it breaks there, it goes extremely slow. Because there's no human in it. So if we just test an empty cart now, that's great. Which means, in all fairness, we shouldn't need to... Oh, there isn't even another launch. But there is brake pad there. So, in all fairness, what we actually need to do is make sure that this is always off. Now, let's build up the workshop. It's going to be quick, easy, simple. Simple design, that's it. And then literally on the top we're going to have quartz. I think my next I think this whole map section is actually going to be pixel art pathway. It's going to be huge. As you can actually tell from the map already, it is practically already huge. And after this, episode is finished, I've actually got to go off and do some more college work. further education. Yay. So just for the time being, to get into the actual roadhouse, we are actually going to just have an iron door with, again, a lever. Easy enough, so we just hop in, and to I believe only these two need to actually be open. Let's test. Alright, let's now send a couple. Right, there you go. There we have it. We have our sheds now. And that is practically all we have for today in this episode of Let's Build a Theme Park. However, I might actually head over onto one of my communities and see if anyone wants to join. So we shall see in like 2 seconds. So we will actually just wait for someone to take me up on my offer. However, let's make sure each... In fact, this might actually be a good area, like right next to the actual carts, to build, like, in fact, saying that, it might actually just be easier, because I know that, boats can actually go on land now, as you can see by the actual track. It may actually just be easier to, say, use wooden trapdoors as like a border and actually place it on top. Let's build it. So this is practically just going to be the boathouse. No locks required on this one though. You go round. Might actually be quite good to see boats on top of you. So this will basically be the bay area where boats practically get serviced. So yeah, this will actually just be a dry area. Like, no water necessary kind of thing. Right guys, I shall actually sort the rest of this out later on. Right, that can go like that, as that will be where the boats come out from. Anyway, I shall be back in a bit on stream. I shall see you later. Peace.